Three countries in Europe with the highest rates of Islam, places where there are still many Muslims today. Number one is a country where 95% of the nation is Islamic. It is Kosovo. Kosovo was ruled by the Ottoman Empire for over 500 years. That's a very long time, and during this time, they deeply rooted Islam into the nation. There is also a large ethnic Albanian population in Kosovo, which basically influenced this as well. Even though not everybody in Kosovo is a devout Muslim, everybody is Muslim culturally. It is a big part of their religion, a big part of their food, a big part of basically every single aspect of life. After the Kosovo War, many people from Kosovo started to identify with Islam even more and started to separate from Orthodox Christian from the Serbians. They blend their religious tradition with Albanian nationalism, and that is why Islam is so strong in Kosovo to this day. Religious tolerance is actually quite strong, but once again, 95% of the country is Muslim, so it's definitely a Muslim country. Two is a country we just mentioned, but it is a majority. However, it is not absolutely everybody. 60% of Albanians are Muslim. Once again, the Ottoman Empire controlled Albania for a very long time, and during this time, many people converted to Islam when originally they weren't an Islamic country. This was for both social and economic reasons. However, Islam is deeply rooted in Albania to this day. When the Albanians were eventually controlled by communism, they were officially declared an atheist state, and this basically meant that there was no religious tolerance and nobody was considered religious. But obviously this came to an end. People started to believe in their faith again, and Islam re-emerged after communist rule. And today, Albania is actually one of the most religiously tolerant countries in the world and in Europe. They have Muslims, they have Orthodox, they have Catholics, and they don't discriminate so much, but there have been slight tensions in the past. However, this makes Albania one of the highest majority Muslim countries in Europe. And third and finally is a country that is 51% Muslim, still technically making it a majority. It is Bosnia and Herzegovina. In the 15th century, the Ottomans came over and many Slavs started to convert. Obviously, there were many different religions before this. Orthodox, you had some Catholics as well, but they started to convert to Islam under Ottoman rule. After the Bosnian War, Islam was still extremely strong, so was Christianity. And still to this day, there is huge tensions between these two. And unlike Albania, there's not a lot of religious tolerance. A lot of people will consider them a Muslim country. A lot of people will consider them a Christian country. But in reality, they are both. And one of the only countries in the world that has a 50-50 divide. Those are three countries that still have massive religious influence within Islam and to this day are still Islamic. Let me know where you would put in this list and what the main religion is where you're from.